Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. We're on daily number bad frame rate apparently. Hold on. That's what happens when you leave Twitter open in the background. That's what happens when you send the Skype message right before starting the show. Here we go. We're at Polyon on the daily. This is daily. Ooh. Tempting, I'll admit. Tempting to suck up a passive item, especially when you're like, I don't want to take damage. But I think that would be the wrong call. So now the question becomes, what do we lose if we become Dark Judas? Surely we don't lose Apollyon, because that's instantiated as an active item. Unlike, you know, Bloody Lust for Samson or something like that, where you will lose it if you play as a different character. So I really think that actually we should treat this as if it's a really, really good Lazarus run, where we have a decent spacebar item already, and can get a larger than expected damage increase out of a death. That being said, or out of a respawn to be more accurate, I suppose. That being said, I think I'm going to try to do, you know, there's the Northernlion strategy, and then there's the chat gambit, okay? Northernlion strategy is as soon as you know you want the respawn, do it as early as possible so you have a lower opportunity cost. You know, if we get an HP upgrade here, that HP upgrade isn't just thrown into the wilderness and killed. Instead, it's, you know, utilized immediately to give us HP on our Dark Judas run. The chat strategy is try to get your respawn to coincide with the deal with the devil. That way, let's see what we get here. It's HP, god damn it. There's spikes or something out here. I don't want to take too long. I mean, this one goes to, I think it goes to the cathedral, so we got a little bit more time. Well, honestly, there's no conceivable way to kill ourselves, so I think that we will actually just take the HP upgrade. Or we could, you know what? Check it. We sucked it. We got a Tears upgrade and a Luck upgrade. What am I thinking here? Well, I'm thinking, why take an HP upgrade if we're probably going to deliberately try to be Dark Judas in the future? Instead, we might as well turn it into a stat upgrade, hopefully upgrade, that will be better for us in the future. And 1 luck is good, and -2 tier delay is quite good. I'm gonna stop short of saying great here, but I'm shooting all these just because I want to get a Spirit Heart if one exists. But I kind of stand by that decision, to be honest with you. Now, the less beams this guy shoots, the better our life is going to beam. If he drops HP, we'll probably try to suck this item up as well. Or, actually, we could use it on this floor. Oh, 2 Spirit Hearts. Life is good. Now, we probably should have just taken 1, but, you know, we've already made the shrewd play. I want to make sure that we get a deal with the devil. Hopefully, there's enough on the deal with the devil to take all of our red hearts. We can, you know, walk into these flies or something, and, if only that was the other infested. Why do it like this? That's a great question. You know, we can walk into these flies, get ourselves killed, respawn as Dark Judas, and then make progress in that direction. So, I think we made some smart decisions here. I like the idea of an Apollyon run on a daily, because there's so much added variance based on, you know, what you take and what you don't take. What you choose to suck up and what you get as a result of the sucking. Triple Shot is not everybody's favorite item. I kind of like it, though. And after having a Tears upgrade, it's not as bad as it would be from a rate of fire standpoint specifically, as if we had just been on, you know, base Tears. So there is a Tinted Rock. I'm very interested in checking that out. First, we got the perfect timing for a suck on the boss item. Really, in this case, we don't want to suck an HP upgrade, I think. We'd rather get the deal with the devil, kill ourselves, then take the HP upgrade to give us a little bit more survivability as Dark Judas. Dude, I was going to say, please start jumping, because honestly, jumping just gives me a greater window with which to get in there. I don't want you to be, like, invincible all the time, but when you're just shooting like that, I can't get close to you. There we go. We got a nice little half-moon pattern going on here. Tears upgrades would maybe be ideal. Our damage is going to be fine when we respawn as Dark Judas, so anything that increases our triple shot rate of fire would be nice. Yeah, okay, that's quite good. So on here, oh, that's pretty freaking solid. We get Succubus. We get Incubus. We sing the songs that remind us of the good times. We sing the songs that remind us of the best times. Kill ourselves, come back as Dark Judas. Now we've got 7 damage. Decent amount of HP. we're gonna just do some exploring to see how the rest of this floor goes here. I feel like we're a little slower, and I don't know why. It doesn't even matter, of course, how hard you try. Keep that in mind, etc., etc. I guess we're just moving on. We got a luck downgrade, which kind of sucks. Everything else is going great. 16 rate of fire with triple shot, not that bad, especially considering our damage is good. And we've got a full charge, so I think we should try to use that right away. So even though, oh, that was so dumb. Even though this room is a little painful to go to, I think it's the right idea. And we've got AWAS. I don't think AWAS actually gives us much on a run where we're already going to either the Cathedral or Shoal. But that's okay. The real bummer right now is our HP, but we knew that going in. Like, we knew we were gonna have HP problems as soon as we were like, yeah, early game, let's try to become Dark Judas. So, I think we're doing the right thing here. Good. There's a bomb, so Tinted Rocks are very important now. I will open that, and Tower card is not that excellent. People told me, by the way, I saw that mushrooms only have ridiculous HP when their eyes are closed. When their eyes are open, they have, like, the same amount of HP as a host. I think I saw that on the subreddit, the Isaac subreddit. So I wonder if you're supposed to treat them almost in the same way that you treat the hosts. Just don't shoot at them until their faces are visible. So I figured, might as well try to get something out of the tower card here. We might be on, I think we're on 2.5 Spirit Hearts right now. That's also pretty solid. Golden Teleporter. Well, it gives you access to an error room. Do we really want to suck Golden Teleporter? Because that means anytime I use the suck, I'm going to teleport myself. And it's going to be to any... Yeah, okay. I think that this only makes sense, actually. The more I think about it, the more I like it. So if we're on 2.5 Spirit Hearts with Curse of the Unknown, the most important thing is just don't squander your HP on a deal with the devil that's shitty. I think we will go back and try to do every single room here. And now we get the run starting to breathe a little bit. We can talk. And I think this is it's a good situation. You know, we're going for, I think, 7 dailies in a row. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm pretty happy with my performances on dailies so far. And this one right now, I should have checked yesterday's stats because yesterday was looking great. But to be honest with you, well, I mean, we were 65th when we finished the run. So to be honest with you, I feel like I'm in my groove on these dailies. I think we should check our shop and... Okay, I mean, if I could get more money, that would be awesome because both of those items are good. But I'll tell you what, I'll just get that. And I don't think we need the suck. We can always go back and buy the suck. We can't suck a deal with the devil, but that's okay. What do we got? Gertie. And right now, like, even if the run is slightly scary from a, you know, HP standpoint, our damage between Succubus, Incubus, Triple Shot, and Dark Judas is ridiculous. So that, I mean, we probably do want to suck that item. Is it worth 5 cents to suck it? From what I heard, she got a baby by Buster. My best friend said she used to fudge with Usher. I think it's worth it. We cost ourselves the chance of an arcade on the next floor, but we don't have HP anyway, so... it's a easy ask, and I'll save 1 bomb for the next floor and try to get into this floor in an appropriate fashion. I just don't want to get shot by that fire as I move these closer. Dope! The Spirit Heart is huge. Well, I mean, it's an average-sized Spirit Heart. I don't want to make it self-conscious. You just... Oh, and a luck upgrade. Okay. Tell you what about that? That looked good. We're at 4 cents once we pick this up, which means we could still get an arcade on the next floor. Unfortunately, it also means that I probably completely could have gotten Nun's Habit. Maybe I would have been 1 cent short of Nun's Habit, but still, that's good. Where do you use AWAS? I think plan to use it on a future floor. Right, we teleported to our secret room. Okay, we should think about that in the future. There's a better way to handle that. Are you a wizard? Irrelevant. It's irrelevant whether or not I'm a wizard. I don't know what this voice is. I just going with whatever the speech patterns feel would be most natural. Okay. We're down to the next floor. We can get deals with the devil. We can make our own deals with the devil as a result of the Golden Teleporter. We should just imagine, basically, that we have the Golden Teleporter right now. Dude, I'm so happy Incubus doesn't get affected by Are You a Wizard? Makes life much, much easier. So we're doing fine from a timing perspective. There's no doubt about that. What we need to do is, I guess now, like, that's pretty good, but AWAS is valuable, but it's extremely important for us to get a lot of value out of 2 of diamonds. Like, that could be a huge point gain, plus a bunch of money. I don't know what you do right now. It's like, don't forget about this. This is, I probably will, because it's a little bit more, you know, in programming they say it's close to the metal. You know, in like more recent or modern, but I hesitate to use that word because it's a little offensive, I suppose, to people who are really into, like, C. In more modern programming languages, though, you know, the computer does a lot of stuff for you that previously people had to do by hand, like, you know, managing the memory of the computer back when computers had, like, you know, 1 megabyte of RAM instead of 32 gigabytes. And they say, you know, those languages are a little closer to the metal, which is to say, you know, you've got to have a more rudimentary knowledge of what's going on in the... I think I'm going to suck it. We got a damage and luck upgrade. That's very, very solid. You gotta have a more fundamental understanding, not rudimentary, fundamental understanding of what's going on in order to be successful. And that's kind of what I'm trying to get at right now, is that this run is more of a situation in which we need to be hyper aware of what we're doing with all the moving parts on a floor. So right now it's going fine, but we definitely want that Eternal Heart, unless we don't. You know, if we get Whore of Babylon on a deal with the devil or something, we don't want that. So we're going to just abstain for now. We got plenty of time. You know, there is a hush fight embedded deep within this run that we can take advantage of. The AWAS rune is something that I'm thinking about as well. I just figured you might as well use it on the curse room. But let's see what we get from our deal with the devil first. And, oh, you know what, though? If we want to get a guaranteed... error room. Friends till the end, nothing wrong with that. If we want to get a guaranteed, like, error room, we need to go to our secret rooms, but we actually just can't. Like, we just don't have the means right now. There's no bombs, is what I'm trying to get at. So we'll get secret room access guaranteed, I suppose, next time we teleport. And will we use the suck as a teleporter? I guess we'll weigh that as it comes. See, I think we do want that, because we're about to walk into a deal with the devil. Then let's see what we get on the deal with the devil. I think we want dark matter. I think that's actually totally fine. And then, let's start playing our cards right here. We didn't want Sister Maggie, obviously. Damage is so good right now. You know what? We can make ourselves teleport into the curse room and save half of a spirit heart. Is that valuable? No, we can't. Wait, maybe yes we can still. So I'm thinking no matter what, yeah, we're going to pick this up and we're going to go to, we're going to use 2 of diamonds. This should be a big point gain for us. 400 points is no joke, dude. And then, do we want golden bombs on this floor? Yes. And hear me out on this one. We also found the second secret room, which is incredible, but okay. Golden bombs allow us... Well, first off, they allowed us to get a bunch of extra bombs. Then we also get Sack of Sacks, or is that... No, it's Sack of Sacks. So Sack of Sacks is great. Now we want to find... I mean, Magic Mush, of course, if it exists, would be nice, but... We certainly do not need Petrified Poop anymore, so we'll take this. I'm not going to blow up every single room, but some of these rooms are just asking for it. So it looks like our curse room is probably... Well, this could be a secret room. It is. Now... This should give us curse room access followed by error room access. Take AWAS. If we want to guarantee the error room, we did see a deal with the devil. If I want to guarantee the error room, I think we just walk into the curse room, see what we get. One's a friends till the end, the other is question marks. Kind of wary about this question, or this unknown pill, but that's fine. I think we teleport out. We did get an error room. It's only a bookworm transformation. That's not that bad, though. I think we played this right. And we spent a lot of time on this floor, but not so much time that I would be, like, concerned. And then we get Anarchist Cookbook to get closer to bookworm. I don't want the Anarchist Cookbook effect. Head down to the next floor. Alright, okay. I think we very markedly handled things in the right way there. But that was a little confusing. Good memory management, NL. Thank you, thank you. Don't really want to teleport out of this room, honestly. The more spirit hearts, the merrier. Keep in mind, if we go fight Hush, we probably do want to try to... Oh, that was bad. It's the first damage we've taken in a little while, though. If we go down to the Hush fight, which is on my to-do list right now, we also probably want to fight Void. So we're gonna have a lot of HP. And by fight, you know, when I say Void, usually I mean Delirium. Void is the floor and Delirium is the boss, but you get the idea. I very nearly walked into that, and it, you know, to be fair, it might be the right decision to walk into that. But we're gonna play it cool for now. So the only thing that worries me immediately is that, you know, on these floors, we need to go relatively quickly. Sack of Sacks is gonna pay out to a ridiculous degree. Almost to the point where I'm not even gonna want to pick anything up anymore. I think our damage is definitely on the side of being so good that we shouldn't have to worry about being late to boss rush, and we shouldn't have to worry about killing boss rush so slowly that we can't make it to the Hush fight. I think that, you know, both of those things are going to be well within the realm of plausible things that could happen. Plausibility might just be a much cleaner way to phrase that. That's friends to the end. But I would like to be out of here by, you know, 16 and a half, 16, somewhere in there. The more error rooms, the merrier. The merrier. We'll see if that ends up indeed coming true, though. Yeah, dude. Demon Baby's worth taking. Apollyon right now, or sorry, the Void item right now, it still has room to blossom. I think... Try that. Okay, Ace of Hearts. Not that stoked. We will buy Tear Detonator. This is going to cost us, by the way, but it's also going to be potentially really good for something like Tarot Cloth. You know what? BOGO Bombs? Absolutely sign me up. And we get so many doublings here. Like, the map is extremely valuable. And then, oh, I did not mean to buy an Are You a Wizard pill. The question really becomes, is the map good enough? Pandora's box on this floor, I don't think we care. Is the map good enough to have justified the point loss? And honestly, I think the answer is yes. I'm going to say that this floor, we don't give a shit about teleporting. We just want to make it to the boss fight as quickly as possible. I will take that. I would really like to get the points back, to be honest with you. And we'll go to our boss fight, and we're just going to make it out of here in a timely fashion. Keep in mind, if you suck an item, we're going to have to run. So, if you really don't want an item, sure, but if the item is decent, it might be worth just taking the L on this one. And grab that. Little Gish is fine, especially with BFF. And you know what? Absolutely. Hook me up with Abaddon here. Now we're talking. So, map is going to give us the ability to go a lot faster. Is that relevant? Maybe, maybe not. This is another room that might not be relevant, but this is what the daily's all about, man. Is making these interesting decisions that sometimes are going to be sweet and sometimes are going to be sour. You know, I love the idea that we also got, just got Head of the Keeper, which means that although I spent a bunch of money and lost a bunch of points, they're not really lost. They're just kind of like on layaway. You know, we'll be able to get them back is what I'm getting at. Because all we need to do is get to 99 cents. This feels like a secret room, but I'm going to guess that it's not because it just doesn't fit the logic. But, okay. So now we are in the market to go faster. I don't really have the HP to play an arcade. Look, again, just like a couple runs ago, I've played this run well enough that I feel a sense of ownership. I'm not sure which run. It was the... oh, what run was it? It's probably not up yet, but it has Dark Crown. You'll know it when you see it. I'm going to not reroll on this run. Dailies are one of the few bastions of, like, me wanting to play strategically. So, either enjoy it or hate it while it lasts. Sackhead is basically, like, without exaggerating too much, infinite points. So, that being said, I know I said I play these runs strategically. I don't really care about just, you know, milling infinite points out of it. you know, via endless batteries and then, you know, I don't know, tarot cards via deck of cards or something like that. We made it through this super quickly. We should look for secret rooms while we have a chance, because this will give us a better chance of getting to the error room. So that's one room taken care of here. And then, is the error room worth it? Well, there's a decent chance it will not be, but you still gotta check, I think. You would spend 2 keys to come in here, and then it's a 3-room. Rerolls all consumables on the ground. Bit of a waste of keys, but... Then the other thing you would do is, like, go here. And we're starting to get into the point where, is this a good decision? If it costs us boss rush? No. If it costs us boss rush, it's a terrible decision. You know what you do? I was gonna say you pop AWAS. But then you try to get an Emperor card, which we did not. But we did get Hierophant, which is incredible. So right now, our teleport takes us to the secret room. So we're interested in finding where the secret room is so that we do not have to go there. There we go. And it's an easy fight. It's an easy fight, but we're interested in moving a little faster because we're at 19 minutes here, basically. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We're gonna make it in time. And the Hierophant is just like a way to keep us alive. So look for good trinkets on the ground, but apart from that, run away, run away. Appreciate the bombs. I think we're well equipped to get points here. Well, you know what? Actually, our teleporter takes us to deal with the devil right now. So we would love to see it deal with the devil. Which we did not. Okay, so now we get the Polaroid. We got the world card, which is somewhat irrelevant. And you know what? Give me Tractor Beam, I think. And then we can suck our other item, and it'll give us a deal with the devil. We could also pick it up. We don't have to suck it. We can pick it up, and then that would be fine. We don't want to teleport out of here unless we're really, really short on time, and we want to make sure that we make it to the Hush fight. But I think that should not be a problem, to be honest with you. And again, I think that this is another daily that we've done just fine on. By the way, the end of this floor is going to be a fucking nightmare. And by nightmare, I mean, it's like, oh, I have so many Christmas presents. Life is hard. I gotta organize all these gifts people got me. But, like, sincerely, we're gonna have so much shit on the ground. We should pick up most of it in order to get the point bonus. We want to keep the Hierophant card, like, without a doubt. As you can see, we're doing, like, a ridiculous amount of damage. The thing that makes it even better is that, you know, if we can stand still in one spot for a decent amount of time, we also get Multi-Dimensional Baby helping us out even more, so... It's pretty wild how good the damage is right here. I wouldn't be surprised if we were out of this floor by, like, you know, 22 minutes? Am I blind? Where is this boss? Okay. There he is. The battery charges are a little ridiculous. 2 of clubs? Absolutely, dude. It takes us straight up to 99. And the more the merrier as far as enemies are concerned right now. I'm just going to pop the world card because we're going to keep... We have 2 Hierophants, actually, so... Which is actually 8 Spirit Hearts. Which I suppose we should pop now. Oh, sorry, the Hierophant. And, dude, I don't want to get too cocky yet because you never know what's going to happen. However, 7 dailies in a row, 8 dailies in a row, somewhere in that market, you know, in that ballpark. I'm starting to feel like I might actually be okay at the Binding of Isaac here. Sometimes, you know, despite the fact that I'm an adult, I look at the comments and I go, man, I must be like a real moron. And I finish the daily and I rank like, you know, the top few hundred. I feel a lot better. But, you know, don't let it get to your head, I suppose. So we want to hold a Hierophant card. We got a little bit of time to walk around here. We got 3 Hierophant cards. Good God. I recognize, by the way, we want the book. We want to pick it up first, and then we want to suck it. That could be, but it isn't. Okay. So we'll suck it, even though it's not that valuable. We just might as well, basically. Then we get a Devil Deal, and it's a Krampus fight, and it's Lump of Coal. So that was, like, very, very good. We get a Battery Charge, which should take us to the Error Room. Wow. Okay. And then... You know what? Sure, give me counterfeit penny for now, because I'm about to spend. And we're definitely taking torn photo. And... Why not take money equals power? I don't think we want shielded tears. I just don't think it's that good. Yeah, just head down. Just head downwards. You're good. I mean, there's no reason not to take shielded tears except for two good reasons. One of which is lower points. The other one is lower damage thanks to money equals power. So I do think that we made the right decision there. Because those are two half-decent reasons. I'm going to use the moon card right off the bat here. And I would like to... do so. First off, give yourself a better deal with the devil chance there. I'm really in all-out mode right now. Like, I am going to scavenge for points. I think that this has the chance, considering that I haven't taken very much damage, the run is exceptional. You know, we've probably gotten a few extra advantages other people might not have gotten because of our use of the golden teleporter in a relatively productive way. I think that, like, conceivably... I could be ranked pretty freaking well on this one. All we need to do is continue to play solidly, and, you know, we do have to make the Hush fight. We're not going to have an amazing time, but I think, you know, considering I'm not shooting for time, that's totally fine. Hagalaz is not worth too much, so I almost feel like you just cranked that out of here right off the bat. That was the Tinted Rock? I was standing right next to it all this time, didn't even notice. Alright, so what do you need to get to the, error rooms, to get the maximum number of, you know, new items that could be useful for you? Well, certainly, you do need to go to every special room, which is what we're doing right now. We should take the Hierophant card with us, because the Delirium fight is no joke, but Tarot Cloth gives us, like, a great bead on getting better faster, you know. I would love to get the Mind or something as well, but it's not urgent. So we've been to the regular secret room. The second secret room is also... important. And then apart from that, it's really just hoping we get a deal with the devil, and if we get a deal with the devil and we've been to every other room, then we will get, nah, we don't need that. Then we will get, the error room. Now, the error room might not be worth anything at all, but I think it's worth a chance. And this is my kind of daily. Like, if this daily is curated, kudos to the team at Nicholas for curating this one, because there's a lot of interesting stuff going on here. A lot of space to play around with, a lot of decisions to make, and those decisions, I mean, I'm under the assumption that I've pretty much made the best ones, but I could be wrong. Maybe there's some amazing trinkets out there that or some... you can tell I didn't know what that trinket did. Maybe there's some amazing options out there that I have not considered yet. Do we want to suck White Pony? I mean, we might as well teleport, but let's see what we got in here first. Okay, I'll tell you what. Why not take Dead Cat and then get Duality basically for free? And then I think you just blow this guy up. And suck the White Pony. That took us to the curse. Oh, that was dumb. That being said, there's still battery charges out here, so no considerable loss. But does mill me out of my Hierophant card that I could have used for Delirium. And then we get teleported to, like, the worst room of all time, where I will now vacate. Alright, so the next big thing on this floor, make sure you go to the Hush fight. And we should be able to make that happen easily. We also have enough money, and certainly enough money and keys to make, ooh, it's good to know that it exists at least, to make the blue womb useful. I am, at this point, I feel like the pressure is somewhat on. It's not like, I don't think we're going to be able to rank badly on this daily now, unless we completely fuck it up. But this feels like one of those rare opportunities for me to really have a... And by the way, I recognize that this is a risky thing to talk about, not because I believe in the concept of a jinx. Like, oh, don't... The Falcons are up by 24 points, you can't possibly jinx them. You know, but it's more like... I might have taken a wrong turn, and everybody's kicking the shit out of me, right? Like, maybe I'm actually doing terribly on this run. It just seems like we're doing well. I don't think that's the case. I'm not trying to make it seem like I think that's the case. I think that would be disingenuous, but you never know. By the way, I apologize for, like, if you're an Atlanta Falcons fan, for treating your collapse in the Super Bowl as a joke. Because honestly, like, as a Vancouver Canucks fan, I understand. You know, we're talking about playoffs. We're talking about, you know, a team that was probably the best team to lose the Stanley Cup, and they lost it in Game 7 at home in front of a sold-out crowd, and then the city rioted afterwards. So I can, you know, I can relate to sports sadness. Ooh, I love when the sports ball people pass the ball to the sportsman who gets paid too much money. Yeah, I get it. You're too good for sports. All right. Congratulations. You must be some kind of scholar or something. Some kind of scholar or something. Someone important or something. That was Jay-Z. I get it. You're too cool for Jay-Z. AKA, you can't handle my strongest Jay-Z's. Or as we call him, Jay-Z. 99, 99, 98. We're checking for secret rooms. We have plenty of time right now. Just make sure you go to the curse room this time so you don't have to pay to get out of the curse room later. We also have enough battery charges that we probably, if I'm being honest, could just walk into every room necessary, and then get battery charges and eventually just handle things that way to find an error room. Oh, but you know what? In hindsight, we actually don't want to find an error room. Because if we get an error room, we won't be able to get to the Hush fight. So I guess this run is actually getting fairly close to completion. We'll still go to the curse room because we got that Guppy Dream sitting around right now. And then I think I'll just teleport out as long... Yeah, it'll just take me to this room across the hall here. We have the option to teleport. It should take us to the boss. But I don't want to... I know what you're thinking. You'll save time, you'll get Mr. Boom, why not just teleport to the boss? Well, I want to save our charge just in case somehow we don't get the opportunity to buy a battery on the next floor. We could use this to suck up double item rooms on the blue womb, which might give us a statistical increase, which would be valuable if we don't like either of the items. If we like either of the items, it's probably a better play to just take the one that you like, but... Alright, did not beat the odds here, that's okay. So here's where I really expect that we'll be making points and other people will be not keeping up. Not as many people, at least. So we made it to the Hush fight. Down here we got Blue Candle. We don't really give a shit about it. We probably want the Spirit Heart. We probably want to peep this card, which is not necessary, but okay. And then in here, we have Pisces and Brother Bobby. That might be a double suck. Let's see what we got in here. Okay. We got Tiny Planet and Little Chad. This is a double suck if I've ever seen one, but when I double suck, it'll take me to the boss fight. So we should prepare ourselves for that by peeping some runes, if they're available. Chariot card. Any other cards? Could be, could be. Battery charges. The moon. I don't think there's a secret room, so check this out. We're gonna double suck, get teleported to Hush, moon card out, come back out, grab this. Don't want either of these? We could do without them. Grab the Empress card, double suck, go fight Hush. Then Tarot Cloth combined with, now I wish we had Shielded Tears, but Tarot Cloth combined with the Empress, assuming it's stacked. Even if it didn't, it's a damage bonus, but assuming it's stacked, that's dynamite, dude. I really wanted that card up there, but that's okay. So there are Spirit Hearts on the outside here. I'm really, at this point, sure to beat Hush without taking damage would be awesome. I'm mostly worried about survival, so I'm not gonna worry too much about whether or not we're perfecting Hush, especially because we've already been hit once. But this is an actual, like, high-quality run that I think I can be proud of. Like, I really think that I've made a lot of good decisions on this run. And that's a nice feeling. Grabbing consumables. The card is valuable because if it's like a devil card, it stacks with the Empress and will speed this up, but it's probably not worth taking damage on. Lover's card is not worth too much. A Chaos card. Chaos does not kill Delirium. So I used it on Hush. I wish I'd looked at it earlier, but really, there's no point to using it on Delirium because it just takes out like a little bit of his HP. So we have a Sun card for full mapping. Just don't accidentally walk up to the cathedral. Unless you want a self-sacrifice room there, but I don't think that's what we want. I think I mean, a Hierophant seems way more sensible to take with you. And we could take cracked dice or something, but we're at full, like, consumables otherwise. Alright, this freaking nightmare. Come on, dude. We did it. We did not do it. Okay, it'll work. Guaranteed. It'll work. Just give it a sec. Sometimes people on the subreddit said if you bomb it, it makes it open up. You just gotta walk around. Bad for timing. It's a heck of a bug, gotta admit. Heck of a bug. Okay. Just wait till we're free here. After 10,000 years, I'm free. Alright, alright, alright. That's fine. That's fine. No, we got this. We got it. I'm not leaving without this. I've gone the whole run so far. Try hitting it from the top. Hitting it from the side. Hitting it from the back to the melody of Roll It Slow. Now I gotta go up in it fast, but I'm gonna finish last. This is a good bug. So really, what this is a good bug. You are the goodest bug, the goodest bug. Please. Please, I'm begging you. Let me into the portal. Let me into the portal. Let me into the portal, though. But what if you let me in? Okay, you know what? Devil deal? Guppy item? Alright, sure. You forced my hand, game. I hope you know that this is you, not me. Take our Hierophant card. Forgot we could teleport to that devil deal, so maybe it's a good thing. And then we come back in here, and now we're Guppy. Free us from this nothing I've become. Let me into the portal. How many special people changed? How many portals are restrained? Where were you while we were getting screwed? Played the daily methodical, then it got me by the balls. Where were you while we were getting screwed? And Tyrone, you will find me passive-aggressively tweeting about this shitty daily void portal. And Tyrone, you will find me. Well, I mean, honestly, I think I've done what I can do. I've bombed the portal. I've come in from 5 different fucking angles here. What can we do at this point? I've done the thing where you run around really fast. This is like a homebrewed solution that I've tried a couple of times myself that seems to sometimes work. I think we have to go up to the cathedral. And we'll take, I don't know, we'll take something with us. Sun card, I suppose. We don't really care about the sun card. We'll take cracked dice instead. Maybe we'll find a self-sacrifice room. If we find a self-sacrifice room, then as far as I'm concerned, it's honestly like no harm, no foul. I mean, do I have to? I don't think I have to do that room to get the credit. I mean, I'm a little bummed. I think that's fair to say. If the portal's broken for everybody, I'm less bummed. But that mostly kind of sucks. You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, we'll kill Isaac. What if we get an error room on this floor? We're going to need some battery charges on the ground. And then the error room could take us to the chest at least and allow us to get 1 extra floor. Sorry, guys. Nothing personnel, kid. Yeah, so, like, you need a never say die attitude on dailies sometimes. Because, you know, maybe they fuck you like this. So, what I'm getting at is, you know, extra floors always equal extra points. So, unless you take, like, a ridiculous amount of damage, I suppose. So, what we're in the market for is basically finding all of the secret rooms. We're going to have to teleport to a devil deal, you know, by hook or by crook, by joker or by, sucker. And then we're going to, if we have an extra battery charge after that point, and we found both devil deals, we should get an error room, assuming error rooms can exist at this point. Wow, it's all cracked dice. And if they, I don't know, I don't remember what the holy card does. Hopefully that doesn't have a huge impact on our success or failure. Then the error room may / should have a portal that takes us to the hush fight, or to the chest. I think. So I think we should be in the market for big plays on this run. Lovers, Justice, Fool. I mean, we want Dice Shard. We found our regular secret room. We gotta go to the curse room. I'm not gonna let this somewhat negative experience down the back end here hamper what has been, you know, my enjoyment of a really, really fun daily. I mean, we got Guppy in like a floor and a half by getting a deal with the devil on the hush fight. So, again, I'm not too disappointed in things. So the first, we got several battery charges on the ground, so I'm actually gonna play this fairly non-aggressively, to be honest with you. So, what we're gonna do is come in here, kill Isaac. It should happen, yeah, easily. Wait, the chest is open. Okay, so maybe we go to the chest anyway, but we should find every other room. So, come in there, don't really care. All this talk about teleporting, and it was totally unnecessary. Here, do we care? I don't think so, but we got so many dice shards that we might as well re-roll them and see. I mean, Empty Vessel, we're trading 1 HP for some invincibility, and then, I mean, this is basically Bookworm. So we'll use that to get Bookworm, and I mean, maybe a little over-aggressive, but we're fine on HP. And then we'll have our error room. And I think we should get more dice shards. Yeah, there we go. Error room gives us another book, so it turns out we didn't have to pay for our last one at all. But we'll re-roll everything on the ground anyway. And what the fuck is that? Glyph of Balance. I have no idea. We're full-on Illuminati build. Rune bag? Sure, dude. Sure. Sure. Alright, take me up to the cathedral? Which is actually the chest, of course. Don't get it twisted. Alright, well, still, I mean, I guess I'm stoked. I'm not gonna take the bombs because I think being at max consumables, that's really just gonna cost me points. So what are we gonna do? Well, I mean, can you use Golden Teleporter to get an error room on the chest? Because if you can, that's ridiculous. We'll take that, even though there's no chance for Spun. It's a wild version of a champion right there. We should be in a position to get, like, unbelievable scores on today, or an unbelievable score on today's daily. I'm really, really happy with the daily, honestly. I'm a little disappointed that we didn't go to the Void Floor, or we couldn't go to the Void Floor, but maybe that's for the best, to be honest with you. Black Rune sucks items. Hilarious. Should use it to suck up Void. Now we're talking. Now we're talking with gas. Not a second secret room. Oh, you know what? We have so many battery charges. What do we need to go to a second secret room for? If you can loop the chest, will I loop the chest? Well, I mean, it would be stupid not to do it at least, you know, once, just to say we did it. At some point, you're probably costing yourself more points, though, because you're just getting more items that you don't need, taking more time that you don't need, and leading into some maybe not the most amazing point improvements for yourself. But this daily, of the 8 or, you know, 7 we've done so far, best daily so far in terms of, like, how much I think that how well we did relative to the population. I'm guessing that we pretty much, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see us top 100. Then again, I wouldn't be surprised to see us only in the top 500 as well. Just because, you know, the better a daily is, the higher points are going to be. But, like, this is up there, dude. I don't care about sucking these items. Basically because we don't want to waste teleporters unnecessarily. We should Black Rune them, though. That's fair. Again, conceivably relatively minor. Alright, just a few more runes here. Or a few more rooms here, I should say. 3 rooms, and then we're going to start the teleport. And I don't really want to take a deal with the devil, to be honest with you. Because, again, it's just costing us, but I'm very eager. I'm starting to get giddy thinking about what our score is going to be here. Battery charges, please. Hanged man. Okay, dice shard. Yeah, sure, why not? No, you know, we should take black. Okay, start teleporting. So there's second secret room. Super bouncy ball. Don't care at all. Next one should be secret room. Next one should be devil room. Which we do not want, but interesting at least. I thought maybe that would suck them up. And then the moment of truth. No, just more devil rooms. Okay, well that's gonna do it for this run then. I'm eager to see where we rank. You know, I'm not suggesting we're gonna be like 5th. But top 500, I would be content. Top 100, I would be stoked. 106, okay. That's pretty much where I was thinking. You know, I mean, I'm not going to be disappointed that I'm 106 when I said top 100. That was a great run. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.